Hey, howdy, friends, enemies, those still under review. I am once again playing some more H3VR, because I just can't get enough of this frickin' game. It is so much fun. I adore it. Now, you'll notice I am putting that away and just moving, because despite this map not being really fitting of what I'm about to go for, I would like to do a little themed game, if you will. And that is going to be this. I'm going to start with a PPKS. I think the PPKS is the one chambered in 380 ACP. Or 38. I've heard it, like, as both. I don't know if there's a difference. I don't think there's a difference. Mathematically, 380 is just 38. Right? Anyway, I'm going to start with a PPKS. And that will be all I start with. I was thinking about grabbing some other weapons and limiting myself to like 3 that fit the little theme that I want to go for here. But picking too many weapons that fit said projective theme would be, it would give it away. And I want to at least wait until the music pops up to let y'all in on what it is I'm wanting to do here. Thing is, I gotta find my way around the map, because if I fall, it's gonna respawn me all the way over there, I think. Or like, yeah, I think it's all the way over there, where I can no longer reach the main map. So basically it counts as like instant death. And then I would just have to completely restart. Any hoodles, let's see what they want to give me, but I am probably not gonna take it.
Override token found.
In favor of sticking with this. I've got a weapon set up that should hopefully give me weapons that at least would fit with my goofy little themed game that I'm doing here. But it's not going to be a guarantee that they absolutely will. That's the thing. There's no guarantee that they will fit.
Analyzing system.
I'll give you a sec to recognize the music. Yes, it is 007 Goldeneye for the N64. So what I'm hoping is that they randomly assign me weapons that, you know, had equivalents in the game, in Goldeneye. And if they don't, I think it's fair that since I have spent the tokens, I can go back to the item spawner and pick up something that has. Which actually might make the game harder, because they like to spawn dudes at me out the wazoo. And, that can get pretty frickin' wild. I actually just played a practice round. Practice round. Where, I don't know if it was the map or what, but yeah, the way they were spawning guys at me, it got real tough way before it normally would have. I think the game knows when I'm, using the item spawner, honestly. Okay, so, looks like a bolt action rifle there, which, nah. And then next one, ideally, hopefully, SMG. You know, it's about a 50-50 whether or not it will be or won't be. Playing on, well, just buy this round. Ooh, SMG. Okay. So,
Override token found.
what I believe would be fair is I spawn something. And if it's not a Goldeneye gun, it is not. No, it is not, because the ZMG is not a mini Uzi. It is a Mac 10 or Mac 11. I'm pretty sure. Besides, my other choice was actually, arguably worse. So, you know, I'm kind of nerfing myself a little bit here. Arguably. Can I land that? Can I land that? No, but I can land this. If I can... Oh, it's not even gonna let me. Okay. Cool. So I'll just... No. Did this map update so I can't just run off the edge? Okay. That's, not terrible. It's a little obnoxious because there were points that I kind of like this, that, yeah, I could, and that would make it an easy drop. But, looks like that is not gonna be the case. There's your Goldeneye movement there, with a little extra looking around without aiming with it. That'd be the real challenge. The only way I could move is doing this. Oh, gosh. Unfortunately, that would get incredibly tedious and not at all fun to watch. And definitely not fun to play. So, that ain't happening. Shit, I already forgot where the item spawner was. It's somewhere on in this area. On this level, I should say. I hope it didn't despawn. I might have just straight up given up an Uzi, y'all. Which, like, yeah, that'd be a real nerf. But no, I want to go for the Scorpion, known in Goldeneye as the Clob. I reckon if they're gonna give me a submachine gun, that I had already been here. Reckon if I'm gonna go for a submachine gun, I guess technically a machine pistol, question mark? It's labeled as one here. This would be the next best step. And thus I will go with it. And you know what? For the sake of keeping it Goldeneye, I'm not gonna use the stock either. So here we go. I'm nerfing myself like twice over, y'all. Because I'm not going to be able to aim for shit with this thing. I can tell you that right now. I can't remember, is 1 or 2? 2 is full auto. Cool. Alrighty. Off to the hold point. And no matter what they give me, I will not change my mind. I will always, at most, venture back to grab an equivalent weapon that would fit into Goldeneye. Oh, man. Oh, this is already going to be a hard time. Okay, that's a little better.
Damn, that was a good one.
But I'm working with no stock here. Whew. Okay, so I do have to just manually charge it if I run out of bullets. So that's good to know. Kind of like right there. You know, it doesn't sound a damn thing like the Clob, does it? Which is honestly fine. I ain't complaining. Because, you know, it sounds more realistic. Having said that, though, you know, it was, those were some pretty impressive sound effects we had back in, you know, what was it, 1996, 1997? Whenever Goldeneye came out, it was 97, I'm pretty sure. That's what I'm gonna say. All I know is I grew up with it. And I was probably playing it when I was a little too young to be playing games that violent. But you know what? I'm American, so violence is always okay. But as soon as there's any hint of a titty...
Swarm encryption detected. Neutralized.
God, America's so weirdly puritanical about shit. Anyway, before I get off on that fucking tangent... I will say I definitely watched the Goldeneye movie well before I should have. Well before. I was definitely too young to be watching that when I saw it for the first time. But it was like, my best friend at the time, oh my god, what grade was that? That was like... first or second grade I was in, I think, when I watched Goldeneye for the first time. And I was just at my best friend's house, and I noticed he had it. And I was like, hey, it's like that video game we love. Let's watch it. And we did. And, I mean, I guess somewhat fortunately, I didn't understand any of the sex stuff. Like, none of it. I don't know if it was the autism or if I was just that freaking sheltered that it was like, I saw that as a children and was like, yeah, there's nothing inappropriate here. But, like, there definitely was. Holy ghost. It was a James Bond movie, for Christ's sake. I should not have been watching that at... How old are you in the first or second grade? Like 7, 8 years old? But, you know, I didn't know what was going on. And it is only now, as a full-grown woman, that I look back and watch my favorite James Bond movie. Yes, it is Goldeneye. I don't give a good goddamn what anyone has to say about that. I love it. Partially out of nostalgia, partially out of the fact that Pierce Brosnan was a fantastic James Bond. I said what I said. And partially just like, it's just a fun watch, y'all. Like, I don't know what else I can say. It is just fun to watch. Like, Sean Bean fucking kills it. Pierce Brosnan, of course, my favorite James Bond. Originally out of nostalgia? There we go. But, like, I don't know. Nothing against Daniel Craig. Love Daniel Craig. I think he is fantastic. He was, I guess, now that he's, like, done, I think he was fantastic as, like, a modern-day reimagining of James Bond. You know, absolutely nothing against him there. Okay, so that's definitely not a Goldeneye gun. Yeah. I already know another one that would be worth 3 tokens. Thus, that will be the one I go for. Any hoodles, right, I was already on the level of the, item spawner. I just had to find it. Any hoodles, yeah, Pierce Brosnan, favorite Bond. Daniel Craig, great. Fantastic as a modern day, lots of respect, except for Quantum of Solace. That movie was fucking garbage. But other than that, I mean... Craig had a great run. I would say he's probably my second favorite Bond. But I also, like, I personally have just like the slightest distaste for like dark and gritty. I don't know. I am a girl who likes to have fun in many, many ways. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Looking for the item spawner is proving kind of annoying. It's a good workout, though. You know, if I had a better memory and a better sense of direction, maybe it wouldn't be a fucking problem. But yeah, I don't know. It's not that I outright hate dark and gritty. But like, I don't know. There's a point where all the fun is sucked out of it, and it is my personal opinion. Power to you if you disagree, but it is my personal opinion that, you know, movies are supposed to be fun. They're just supposed to be fun. That's about all you really need, I think. Movies are supposed to be fun. And I don't have a whole heck of a lot of fun personally with like super overly dark and gritty. It's just not my thing. That's all. Nothing against it if it's your thing. Nothing against you if it's your thing. By all means, you enjoy it on my behalf. Because you know what? Long as you're having fun. I am just not always having fun with that sort of subject matter. Not so much subject matter, but that style, that idea. Yeah, MP5K, or D5K, I believe it's known as, in Goldeneye. The game, not the movie, of course. And that's what I got to replace the, what was it, a K50, I want to say? I could be wrong. I mix up a lot of my post-war, like early post-war SMGs. There's one with some kind of Polish name that I'm just not even going to dare say, because Lord knows that the idiot Southern American, the idiot from the Southern U.S., I should say, ain't gonna be able to pronounce that correctly at all. And I do not want to offend anyone who don't deserve offended. I'm not gonna say who does deserve offending, because wow, they're some of the most butthurt people in the world. And watching them be so horribly offended is so wonderfully amusing. Just saying. But hey, you know, that's just my opinion, and that is just my my American right to free speech. Even though they're trying to fucking take it away from me. Because half the shit that I say on just a normal day that ain't even political at all is apparently super offensive to them. Don't let my accent fool you. I ain't talking about the fucking cult. I sure shit ain't no part of that. Do with this information what you will. I am just hoping that this shit is over with before too long. But we shall see. All I know is that I am fucking exhausted, and I'm gonna go ahead and quit talking about it. Because you know what? My favorite James Bond character, possibly of all time.
Advancing to next system lane.
Judge me all you like.
Analyzing.
Boris Grishenko. I am invincible. I shout as I like take 3 bullets to the face. Seriously though, fucking like What a creep! What a fucking creep that guy was. Played by a fantastic actor. Alan Cumming is spectacular. I had no fucking clue that man is Scottish. I had no idea. Because I never saw him in a role where he was using just his, you know, regular everyday accent. I only ever saw him in roles where he was using like an American accent or some ridiculous, you know, caricature of a different accent. I say ridiculous caricature, but like, as far as I know, as a stupid American, his Russian accent was actually pretty gosh dang good.
And take it.
Which, and you know, again, as a stupid American. But, oh, right, that's the Scorpion mag. But, yeah. Boris Grishenko. What a fun dude. Okay. Does this count? Does this count as the KF-7 Soviet? I am personally going to go ahead and say yes. Because it is an AK, and it's specifically AK-74. 74N, I suppose. But the one in the game would roughly be modeled, would have roughly been modeled after the AK-74. Also in the movie, Pierce Brosnan gets to use an AKS-74U at least once. Oh, I do have enough. All right.
What's going on over here?
But yeah, I think AK-74 counts. What I won't do is grab the foregrip. That is how we will call this a little more fair. Yes, I'm getting to cherry pick my weapons, but I'm cherry picking them to a theme. Like, I could have just, you know. Oh, I didn't need any health. Oh my god, that dude's not dead? See, I could just pick all weapons that I'm really good with. Or I could have, like, started with a whole loadout and, you know, gone from there. But no, I am picking to this theme. And I think it is fair for me to have used the item spawner like twice. Like twice. The only thing that's gonna throw me is if I take a semi-auto shotgun, if they offer one, because it's really not clear what the semi-auto shotgun in Goldeneye is supposed to be. I was thinking I would just pick up a SPAS 12.
Interfacing with system node. Hold this position. Analyzing system.
Mostly because they did use a SPAS 12 in The World's Not Enough video game. But I guess I shouldn't count that. Maybe I should just pick something simpler. What's the one? What's the one they said? Recursive. Shit. Okay. But, you know, they also might not give me a semi-auto or automatic shotgun this whole game, so yeah.
Analyzing system.
And that would also come down to whether or not I choose to get it. I would like to note that I have also generally kept in mind what they would give me for the number of tokens I have paid. Because, like, there is, like, a progression, as, you know, surely you've noticed. And yes, I will call you Shirley, because you can't say a damn thing about it. Unless, of course, you tell me that's not your name and you wish to be called something else, at which point, I would gladly. I do wish to respect those who, you know. I do wish to respect those who are not outright complete and total assholes for no goddamn reason. Because those who are complete and total assholes for no goddamn reason are not worthy of my respect. Outright. You are worthy of respect until proven otherwise, and yeah, once you prove otherwise, get fucked. But yeah, no, like I was saying before I got on that funky little ramble, I have gotten a pretty decent idea of how this game likes to progress the weapon choices, and thus, I think, and you know, someone who is more of a veteran of this game can absolutely step in and correct me if I'm wrong, and that I have, like, full-on cheated. Other than using the item spawner and all that, because yeah, okay, yeah, I cheated by virtue of just doing that, whatever. But, outside of that, I think I've done an okay job of keeping it, like, leveled and everything. And even just nerfing myself by, you know, using the, Scorpion without the stock. I think added to it, maybe. Again, somebody who's better at this than I am and more familiar with it, please tell me if I'm completely out of line and I should just never do this again. Because it's just cheating too much. Oh, goodness. Does that look like fucking cheating to you? I usually do a hell of a lot better by this point. Anywhoodles, I just thought this little, you know, Weapons of Goldeneye challenge would be fun, and I've not found a mod that just straight up does that, although that would be really cool. If I were not a completely dogshit programmer, I would make that mod myself. Unfortunately, I am an absolutely dogshit programmer. So, odds of me making it myself, slim to none. Holy ghost. Okay, yeah, there's an automatic shotgun. In the spirit of not knowing what the hell they would pick for me, and thus not knowing what the hell to go and get, I will not pick it up. Oh my god. Come on, just die, pal. And then the other dudes are right. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Well, this is gonna be interesting. God, maybe I should squat down, just play like Odd Job. That would not do a goddamn thing to stop them from hitting me, because they have a much wider range of motion, and this game functions on very different physics. I do not believe there are any Phoenix in this game. Adorable little foxes, though. Love Fennec foxes. Let's see. See, I could... Oh, ghost. I could go for another assault rifle in hopes of an M16 or, you know, get it and then go grab an M16. But I also feel like it would give me one that's a little too out of line for the theme here. So what I'm gonna do is grab this fucking health that I desperately fucking need, find that last goddamn supply point, which is right down there, I think. No, that's the hold point, ain't it? Well, whatever it is, there's dudes over there, and I should be using my AK-74N. I mean, KF-7 Soviet. Okay. Well, third time's a charm. I'm usually better at actually doing that cool tactical reload. But alas alack, 'twas not in the cards that time. I probably just need to stop doing it because basically what happens every fucking time is I beat the ever-loving fuck out of my own knuckles. Oh, a grenade launcher.
What's going on over here?
Oh, come on. Love how I was doing it like semi-flawlessly, you know, a little bit ago, and now I just can't get it. Well, okay, now I did. Whatever, let's go grab the hold point because it does not look like there is any weapon that's theme appropriate ready for me. And thus, I will not be partaking. Oh, right. Hold points down here, isn't it? It's right here. Cool. This is round 4, I think.
Analyzing system.
God, I gotta double check something at the menu because I got a mod that throws in the Goldeneye hurt noises into this, which is fucking hilarious for one. But unfortunately, I've yet to figure out how to make it work. But as soon as I do, I will definitely do another one of these Goldeneye themed games. And I don't know if it's me that'll make the Goldeneye hurt noises or the wieners that'll make the Goldeneye hurt noises, but either way should be pretty fun to hear those, especially with this music going. I feel like it'd be pretty, just a lot of fun to hear they're like, oh, you know, just the devs sitting in a booth voicing stuff because it was like the only budget they had for voices. Oh man, cascading here. Let's see how this goes. It may actually go a little better than expected, so long as I can, you know, keep dudes off my ass reliably enough. Because I have figured out that with cascading, you find the center point of the line of travel, and then you just kind of keep aiming there, and then yeah, it works. That's probably the best I ever did on cascading. Granted, I usually end up with, you know, with the cascading encryption at a much longer range, which always throws me because you've probably been able to tell by now in all the videos of this I've posted and also this very game, I'm a terrible fucking shot. I'm working on it, but, you know, I've never fired a real gun in my life. I've only ever shot airsoft, and, you know, I was more focused on looking cool in airsoft, and so I never really completely properly learned how to aim down sights. I learned how to, like, kind of approximate and get the occasional decent shot in. Holy ghost! Oh, get out of my face with your stupid fucking lasers. I think that's the last one. Last two, pardon me. Oh, Jesus, those lasers hurt. Is that it? Please tell me that was it. Oh, shit! That was 5 rounds. I lost count. Alright, shit. Well, I'll be damned. I, did not expect to do that well. That's right, because I was playing on the post-war lord out. Good Lord, all sorts of slips of the lip tonight, huh? I was playing on the post-war loadout, and the setup is different for that because overall you're not going to be given weapons that are necessarily reliable, that will reliably enough deal with the end game in like classic loadout or, you know, some of the other loadouts. I forgot about that. Well, cool. I did a heck of a lot better than I thought I would. I mean, I don't know if that's an impressive score because I don't really care about the numbers. But anyway, see y'all later, I guess.